Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Brandon Lester Fishing. Man, it's a cold December morning. It's about 40 degrees out here. Only supposed to get up to about 45, 46 today, but the wind's not supposed to blow. Pretty much perfect wintertime crappie fishing conditions. So we're back out here on Normandy Lake today. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. We'll talk some more about it. I'll take you through my rig, but I'm gonna make it short and sweet today. Let's go see if we can catch some crappie. Y'all stay tuned. All right guys, I'm gonna show y'all my rig right here and how I've got it set up. Real simple. Start with the hook. That's a size number 6 Mustad Titan X Wacky Nico hook. That's a hook that I use for bass fishing a lot. I don't use that particular size a whole lot, but it makes a really good live bait hook for crappie and bass and stuff like that, bluegill even. Then I come up the line about a foot to 18 inches. I've got a small split shot, and then I've got just a slip float. So obviously if you're setting up this rig, you want to slide your slip float on first, then tie your hook on, and then just crimp your split shot on the line. And there's several different ways you can do that. You could put a swivel right there, and put a little small you could put a swivel and then a little small bullet weight if you wanted to. There's lots of different ways you could do that, but you know, for right now I've just got a split shot on there, and all I'm gonna do, you've got to put something. The reason for a slip float is that when you throw in there, that your line's gonna keep going. Obviously it's gonna go down, down, down. Well, you've got to put a stopper up your line. So I'm just gonna take a piece of mono. This is the same mono I'm using, 4-pound vicious high vis mono, and I'm just gonna tie a couple of overhand knots up my line, and that'll hold that line, that'll hold that bobber in place so it doesn't slide through, and it'll stop it. And the biggest key to this is getting your depth right. So, you know, how I'm going to go about getting my depth right is I'm going to look around and see where I see these fish. I'm seeing a lot of fish right under my boat right now, about 6-8 feet down. Y'all see all these fish swimming around right here? I'm pretty sure those are crappie. So they're about 6 to 8 feet. So that's where I'm going to put this thing. And I'm using a 7-foot rod. So I'll measure about 6 foot. And we'll tie my stopper on here, and we'll be good to go. And that's what you end up with right there. That's my bobber stop. It's about 6 foot up the line. So now all that's left to do is just get us a minnow, see if we can catch one. There's lots of different ways to hook your minnow. I usually start out just going right through both lips. You can also hook them through the tail. I've seen people hook them through the back. Lots of different ways to do it. I got a bunch of fish right here basically under the boat, so drop down to them. There he goes. We got him. Fish number 1. Pretty nice one too. I could see them on my active target. There was 2 or 3 of them. When there's 2 or 3 of them like that, they get real competitive. All of a sudden they started acting real excited, and one of them just couldn't stand it. He ran up there and ate it. Pretty nice crappie for number 1, probably 11 incher. Let's put him back. I've got plenty in the freezer. I don't need any more. Not for right now anyway. There he goes. There's a good one. Nice one. Been a little bit slow so far. Not been what I expected, I'll be honest, but there was a bunch of fish in that spot. Pretty one. Nice big black nose. He just kind of eased off with it. I've had a few bluegill bites just kind of bumping at it. But you can always kind of tell a crappie because most of the time they'll just grab it just to ease off with it. There's number 2. Got that one. Pretty nice one. Just eased off with it. That little minnow sits there and dangles in front of their face for long enough. Eventually they eat it. They can't stand it. Gotta have it. I mean, that's what they eat day in and day out. They're not eating real good today. Not as good as I thought. But the ones I've caught have been nice ones so far. Pretty doggone fun, I have to say. I mean, there's something about it. I've caught a bunch of fish in my life, and I hadn't used a bobber in a long time, I'll be honest with you. But it's fun to watch that bobber go down. It is. I like it. To be honest, I think I prefer using a jig and casting to them, but there are definitely days when you're better off trying to give them natural, what they naturally feed on. That's for sure. Got one easing off here. I think he's got it. Yep, we got him. Boy, that feels like a big one. Good gracious. Check this out, guys. This ain't no crappie here. Gotta watch my other rod and watch what's going on. Check that out, smallmouth. That's the thing about live bait fishing. You never really know what's gonna bite. That was unexpected. Well, he's skinny. He needs to eat some minnows. Pretty smallmouth. I just got back from a trip to Dale Hollow. I went over there fun fishing with my dad. The smallmouth over there looks so much different. I mean, I caught an 18.5 incher over there that weighed 4.25 pounds. That fish is probably 17 inches, and I bet he doesn't weigh 2 pounds. They're skinny. Funny how different places you go, smallmouth look different, but it's just the nature of the beast. He was fun though. Not what we were after, but I'm not complaining. Here we go. Got him. Feels like a good crappie there. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Come here, boy. About the same size as what we've been catching today. I mean, we hadn't caught a whole bunch, but it's certainly been quality. That's what I said this morning. You know, a lot of times I've noticed when you're using minnows like this, you'll catch a better than average fish. I don't think you catch as many because you're not as efficient. You're not making as many casts, but you're catching good sized fish, that's for sure. Pretty one. Let's put him back, see if we can get another one. I just realized I did not have, I guess I forgot after I caught that last fish, I guess I forgot to hit record. I just caught a giant of a crappie. That's the biggest one I've caught in a while. I mean, I catch some nice ones, but that is a slab right there, buddy. We're gonna weigh that one, see what that one weighs. It's not real fat. Man, that thing is long. That's a nice one. Let's see what she weighs. 245. You'll see that, 245. So right at almost 2.5 pounds. If that fish was fat, should be pushing 3 pounds. I mean, that is a big, big crappie. I wonder how long that fish is. "16 inches long. 16 inches long, 2.5 pounds. That's a dang nice one. One like that, I like to throw them back. That's an old fish. I'm gonna throw her back. Thank you, girl. Dang, I wish I would have had my camera on. Man. I had caught that last fish and I forgot to hit record. I thought I had it on, but obviously I didn't. Oh well, y'all got to see it anyway. I've got proof. It's not a fishtail because I've got proof. Here we go. Another nice one. Not near as big as that last one, but doggone nice one, that's for sure. Pretty one. Let's see if we can catch one off the bridge. There's a crappie, big one too. Oh goodness, what a slab. Come here, boy. Ah, come here. Good gracious, look at that big joker. There's a big one right there. Let him go. See if we can do that again. There he is. Nice crappie. That's a pretty one. These jokers are hard to get to bite on this bridge. Like I was saying the other day, bridges are community holes. They get fished for a lot. So, you know, sometimes some live bait is just what you need to get them to bite. Pretty fish. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Hey, I hope you guys learned a little something today. I've been wanting to do a live bait crappie video for a while now. I had some questions about slip float rigging and using live minnows for crappie, and did I think that live bait was better than artificial for crappie? You know, it really depends on the day. It really does. It depends on the situation and the day and how you like to fish. Live minnows are definitely really good. I mean, they can be for crappie, and sometimes, like I was saying earlier, sometimes your size will be a little bit better on live bait. I have noticed that. I caught some really nice fish today, but you know, after I ran out of minnows, I only got 3 or 4 dozen minnows today, and after I ran out, I actually went jig fishing for a while and caught some really good ones that way too. So, you know, it's just kind of personal preference, however you like to fish. But I hope you learned a little something. I appreciate you guys watching. I think I'm probably going to drop this video on Christmas Eve, but I want to wish all of you guys a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a good Christmas with your families. Man, just go fishing if you get a chance. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.